Want to sound smart in English without using big, complicated words? It's all about saying simple things sharply and confidently. Welcome to Earworm English. In today's episode, we'll teach you 5 easy phrases that instantly make you sound more thoughtful, professional, and fluent. Whether you're in a conversation, a meeting, or just making a point. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Which English phrase makes you feel more confident when you use it? Stick around till the end. You'll be speaking clearly, calmly, and confidently in no time.
Welcome to the deep dive, where we take your sources and pull out the best bits. Today we're diving into something super practical for anyone who wants to communicate, more effectively, more confidently. How to sound intelligent and articulate without using loads of complicated words, without sounding like you swallowed a thesaurus.
That's exactly it. Our sources have highlighted some actually wonderfully simple English phrases. These can instantly upgrade how you come across really in any setting. Could be a job interview, could just be, everyday chats. This deep dive is all about giving you those shortcuts, helping you sound informed and impactful. Let's unpack them.
Okay, great. Let's jump right in then. So our first smart phrase. It's a good one for navigating discussions. That's a great point, but here's another perspective. And this isn't just about disagreeing, right? It's about how you do it.
Exactly. What's really key here, the source points out, is how this phrase actually builds connection, even when you have a different view. By saying, that's a great point, first, you acknowledge them. You create respect. So imagine you're in a team meeting, maybe. Someone suggests something. Instead of just saying, no, that won't work, you could try, that's a great point about the timeline, but here's another perspective. Maybe we should consider the client's workload too.
Ah, I see.
You still get your point across. You've shown you listened. And that makes people, much more open to hearing you out.
Yeah, that totally disarms things. Okay, so what about those times when it's not a simple yes or no? The answer isn't straightforward. Our next phrase, the sources say, makes you sound really thoughtful. It depends on the context.
This is such a marker of critical thinking. Because let's face it, most things aren't just black and white. Smart people get that. Saying it depends on the context isn't being evasive. It's actually inviting a deeper look. Think about a question like, is remote work better? A simple yes or no just doesn't cut it. But if you say, well, it depends on the context. For deep focus work, maybe remote is great. But for team brainstorming, maybe face-to-face is better. It just adds that layer of complexity, shows you see the nuances.
That's a perfect example. It shifts it from just an opinion to a real discussion. Okay, next up. If you want to explain something clearly, maybe something a bit complicated, this next phrase is like, your secret weapon. Let's break it down.
Yeah, this one's great. It's brilliant for leading a discussion or explaining something step by step. Like, say you're explaining a new idea to a friend or maybe organizing a project. You just say, okay, this seems like a lot, but let's break it down. First, we need to do X. Then we'll look at Y and finally Z.
Right.
It simplifies things, makes it feel manageable, guided, not overwhelming.
Oh, I could definitely use that one more often. Okay, moving on. Here's one that really signals emotional intelligence. I see where you're coming from.
Yes. This is huge for empathy. The sources really emphasize this. By validating their perspective first, before you say anything else, you create psychological safety. It's a fantastic way to strengthen a relationship or even just to de-escalate a tense moment. Imagine a friend tells you about something difficult they're going through.
Okay.
Instead of jumping in with advice, you start with, wow, I see where you're coming from. Thanks for sharing that with me. It makes them feel genuinely heard, understood, and much more open to whatever you say next.
It's amazing, isn't it, how just a few words can change the whole feel of a conversation. All right, finally, keeping things on track. Let's circle back to that. Hand tricky sounds a bit like business speak, maybe, but it's useful everywhere.
It can sound a bit formal, yeah, but it's incredibly effective. It signals you're organized, you're strategic, even if you're just thinking on your feet. The source highlights that it basically says, hey, I heard you. I haven't forgotten. We'll get to it at the right moment. Think about a busy group chat, ideas flying everywhere, or planning something with family. When someone goes off on a tangent, you can gently say, that's interesting about the holiday plans, but let's circle back to that once we've sorted out this weekend. It keeps the main thing, without shutting people down. Makes you look really on top of things.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So, bringing this all together, what's the big takeaway here for everyone listening? It seems the secret isn't fancy vocabulary, it's clarity. It's not about just impressing people, it's about expressing yourself well and connecting.
Exactly. These phrases are just tools, practical tools to help you communicate clearly, feel more confident, and connect more genuinely. Maybe just try using one of them today. See how it feels. You might be surprised at the difference it makes.
Yeah. So we've taken a deep dive into some really simple, but actually quite powerful phrases. They can definitely enhance how you sound and how you connect with others.
And remember, it's about practice.
Yeah.
Don't just memorize them like lines. Try to weave them into your conversations naturally. That's when they really work.
Definitely. So here's a final thought to maybe chew on. Next time you're talking with someone, just pause for a second. Think about how shifting your phrasing, maybe using one of these ideas, could open up a whole new level of understanding, a better connection.
And as the source might playfully put it, you just made a great point, but I got another perspective. Keep exploring.